Hello guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. So on today's video we're going to learn how to make this Batwing dress. If that sounds like something you're interested in learning, keep on watching and let us get into it. So this is the fabric I'm going to work with for this tutorial, and this is lycra fabric, and we're going to work with 1 yard of this fabric. Let's get into it. So I'm going to first of all draft the skirt part, and then we're going to work our way up to the top part of the dress. I'm going to use 17 inches for the length of my skirt, and then I'm marking my hip line, and then I'm going to rule a line. So the reason why I'm using 17 inches is because I do not want mine to be as short as the one on the inspo, but you can do yours to your desired length. After marking this out, you can see that's the hip line, and then this is the full length of the skirt. We're making this sort of like a basic skirt, and then now I'm going to mark my waist measurement divided by 4, and then I'm going to take out 1 inch from the front part. So I'm going to make it 7.5 inches. My waist measurement is supposed to be 8 inches, but I took out half an inch on both sides, making it 1 inch that we're taking out. So now we have 8 inches. I did the same thing for my hip. My hip measurement divided by 4 is 10.5. I took out half an inch there, and I added 10 inches, and then I just went ahead to rule it out the way you see it right now. Now I'm just adjusting the bottom part to make sure everything is aligned properly, and then I'm going to curve this out a bit more, curve it in a bit more rather. Now this is what we have for our skirt base. I'm just going to go ahead to cut this out, and then we're going to use this to cut on our fabric. Now I have my fabric on fold. As you can see, we want to go ahead to cut this out now. We're going to cut it as it is. We're not adding any allowances because this fabric stretches a lot. I only added half inch at the bottom part here, and that is going to be for folding. So we want to have allowance to fold in the bottom part of the skirt, and that is why I left half inch at the top. But for the sides and the top part of the skirt, we're not adding anything. After cutting this out, this is what we have. We're going to use this to cut another piece, which is going to serve as the back piece. So we're going to have 2 pieces of this, one for the front and then one for the back. Now we've gone ahead to cut both pieces. Now what we want to do is place them down, right sides facing each other, and we're going to join them together. So to do this, you want to place them together, right sides facing each other, making sure that everything is aligned properly, and then you stitch on both sides by half an inch. So now we want to go ahead to do that. I'm going to pin this down together so that nothing moves while we're sewing. Now we're going to go ahead to sew this, and then we're going to set it aside to work on the top part. Now for the top part, this is the fabric we have. We have the remaining part of our 1 yard. So what I have here like this is 18 inches. It is on fold, as you can see. So what we have when it's on fold is 18 inches. And then for this part here, we have it to be 47 inches. Now what we want to do is we want to use that 47 inches and then divide it into 2. So I'm just going to divide that into 2, and then after dividing this into 2, what I had was 23.5 inches. So we're going to use that 23.5 inches to mark this point. We are doing that to get our midpoint. So I've gone ahead to mark the midpoint, and take note that that part is the part that is on fold. So after marking that, we're going to mark our shoulder, how wide we want the opening of the shoulders to be. So I'm using 14 inches. So divided by 2 is 7 inches. So on both sides from that midpoint we marked out, I'm just going to go ahead to mark 7 inches on both sides, and that is all you need for that part. If you want yours to be a bit wider, you can go ahead to add 1 or 2 inches to that, but do not make it too wide that it doesn't sit on your shoulder. Now after marking those parts out, I'm going to go ahead to create a slight notch at that point and then open that part up. So after creating the slight notch, I'm just going to open this up. So from the first point I marked at this point, I'm going to cut this open to the other side. So this is what we have. You want to go ahead to overlock any rough edges you might have and then just stitch it down so that those parts are not showing. So that is it for the neckline area. Now what we want to do next is we're going to go ahead to fold the sides of the top. So we're just going to fold this in like this and then stitch it down all the way to the other side. And we're also going to do the same thing for the opposite side here as well. After folding the sides, what we want to do now is mark where our skirt is going to sit. So we're going to divide what we have. Remember we had 47 inches before, but we folded in half an inch on both sides. Now we're going to divide what we have now and then just mark the midpoint. So I'm marking the midpoint here like this, and then on both sides we're doing the same thing we did for the top. We're going to use our waist measurement for this part. Now my waist measurement divided by 2 minus 1, so we took out 1 inch because the fabric stretches a lot. So what you have is what you're going to mark on both sides. From the midpoint you're going to mark it on both sides the way you see me doing right now. So after marking this out, we're just going to stitch down the other sides. So what we're going to do is from this point we're going to take it up and then sew it all the way down, and then we're going to do the same thing for the opposite side as well. So I'm going to go ahead to do that now so we can attach the top and the bottom parts together. So guys, this is the skirt part we've gone ahead to join. Now we want to bring in the other side so we can join the upper bodice and the skirt part together. So now we want to join that. You can see what the sides are looking like after we went ahead to join everything. Now we're going to go to that bottom part to attach it to the skirt part so we can sew this together. So this is the bottom part, and if you look closely you can see how I went ahead to stitch this. I took this from this part here and then I took it straight down. You can see how I did it, and then now we are just going to create a notch at that point so that we can add this to the bottom part. I'm doing the same thing on the opposite side. I'm creating a notch there so that when we're fixing this it's going to be very easy for us. Now we're going to bring in the skirt part. At the top part we're going to attach it to the waist area of the top. So we want to make sure the joinings are matching up with each other. So you want to make sure the joining for the top is matching the joining for the skirt, as you can see. So when you're sure that the joinings are matching up, you want to go ahead to pin them together. So that is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to align them together and then I'm going to pin them together. Then we're going to do the same thing for the opposite side. We're going to hold the joinings together and then pin it down and take this to the machine to stitch everything round together. So we're done attaching the top and the bottom parts together, and this is what we have, as you can see. So this part here is the skirt part, and then this part here is the top part. So now we just want to go ahead to fold the bottom part of the skirt to just hem it, and then I'll come back to show you the final result. So guys, this is the final result. If you enjoyed watching this video and you found it helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed already, and I will see you guys on the next tutorial. If you enjoyed watching videos like this, you're also going to love watching this one up here, so you can go check that out after this one. Bye guys.